Hi guys, welcome back to Technical Gaming. This is Eric, and in today's video, this is the first update of our Carino Lethal Flask Split Shot build. It's a pure physical build that we're trying to build, and as you can see, we're already hitting 2 billion DPS with an investment of 113 FEs only. So if you would like to get some update about this build and other builds that I'm planning to make for this season, updates and guides for Torchlight Infinite, consider subscribing, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos about Torchlight Infinite. Alright, so I already provided you the DPS that it can do, as well as some map showcase. So let's just go over with the gear that I have. So there's a lot of changes for this already. But for now, we're already keeping the hunting eyes of the Kraken, because it still help us clearing the maps. As you can see in Time Mark 7.2, we're able to clear the maps really fast because of its affix that it can defeat the elite and enemies had the chance to explode. So this would really help us a lot in clearing, together with affixes like max life, evasion, because we're also adding a bit of evasion here just for our defenses, and some projectile damage as well. So for the chest, we already have this Master Spice chest guard. If you're going to buy a different one, just make sure it has evasion, because I'm gonna explain to you later. So it has one active skill level, damage, physical damage, especially because this is a pure physical build. For the amulet, we have a projectile damage, but I might probably gonna change this soon. But for now, it has a good affixes. That's why I'm keeping this. For the Watcher's Hold, yep, we have another physical damage to attack, projectile skill, and also some not really necessary here, but we really have to have at least some resistances here. Okay, I might probably change this too. So of course, the Voyager's Commemorative, it has a lot of resistances, which is really cool, together with life. And then for respected tutor's foot, of course, we have physical damage, life, another max life, and resistances. And I added some movement speed, of course. For the ring, of course, we have this one. This is not really, what do you call this? It should have at least physical damage, just like this one with the other ring. I might change this, but for now, it really helps us a lot with our resistances, and it has some defenses as well. That's why I'm keeping this as of the moment, but it might change too. For the severed wrist, it doesn't really need to have a corroded version. Just a simple one would be better. But I go up to the corroded version because it has 30% attack speed for 2 seconds when you're hitting elite. All right, so this is still something good. But if you don't have this, there's really cheap ones. Just buy it. If you haven't reached level 74, because you can only wear severed wrist for level 74, you can just simply buy Arminius Confession. I think this is really, oh, it went up to 4 FEs now. I don't know why, but I saw some 1 or 2 FE for this, but it's still cheap. You can just simply equip 2 of these while you wait to upgrade to level 74, so you can wear severed wrist. Again, you don't have to have a corroded version for this. Just simple Arminius Confession, that is also good as well. For the resistances, as you can see, we're able to hit level 60 resistances. I'm working on 3% for the erosion, but still good as of the moment.
There are no eternal thrones.
And then for our skill,
be everlasting.
Of course, still the same. We're using a split shot together with added physical damage, then a slicer, slow projectile, and multiple projectile. For defenses or life restoration is life source. Mobility, centralized loading, of course, because it provides, other than you can actually blink a lot because of our hero trait, but also it provides 109% flat damage. So it's really cool to have this in your disposal. For our curse, of course, the vulnerability, it has physical damage for 20%. Fixate just for increased mark for double damage. And then precise projectile, of course, for our auras, together with acuteness imbue and summon thunder spirit. And then for the candle, again, it's more on physical damage. I just bought this for the movement speed. The minion damage also helps our thunder spirit a lot. And I bought this also for another physical damage together with resistances and sealed mana for our aura skill, at least to put more auras on our disposal.
Justice might come late, but
for the talent, of course, we already added some here. So this is the one that I have. Okay, I just went back and just finished this part. So we have brutality for the physical damage together with endless fervor for our critical strike chance. And then for the shadow dancer, here is the one that I have with blunt, another physical damage and 25% injury buffer, and open wounds for our trauma and critical strike rating. Last but not the least is marksman. So here is what I have. Alright, so the reason why I mentioned that on your chest you should have an affix for evasion, because we're actually focusing on evasion here, where it is here. As you can see on this last talent node, it has 35% evasion gain from chest armor. So that's why it's important for you to have that, because that will serve as your defenses. The higher the evasion, much better. Of course, we have Gale. And then we have the close range of fire. 3 birds in 1 stone. It's actually, I'm gonna show you, it's in the pedigree of gods. Alright, let's just go over to the statue of new god. So this is actually what I have. So it has projectiles speed. It also has some good defenses and elemental rest. And some less damage, 4% within the area of proximity, together with the projectile speed. And last but not the least is 3 birds in 1 stone. Okay, So I think I bought it for 20 FEs only. So I was lucky to have this really cheap. Of course, we have added physical damage per level together with this and this and this one. I haven't crafted it, as you can see, but I will be planning to work on it, but I'm just trying to test this out first. So that's our talent and also our statue of the gods. Let's go over to the hero trait. So for your hero trait, you should have this speed and damage, as well as here on your memory, speed and damage again, and this one should be changed, but this is the one I have, so at least 30% reload speed. All right, so there we have mobile reload, dart shot for mobility, DP to danger for our ammo together with evil Ouroboros. I'm sorry, this one lethal interval and our overheating. This one should not be used because you will be firing your projectile very slow, so I opted for overheating. Last but not the least, for our Pact Spirit, again, it's more on projectile Pact Spirit, damage, speed, attack, and critical strike. I just added this as my last Pact Spirit just to cap our resistances together with some damage mitigation as well, but it's up to you if you would like to go all over to the projectile Pact Spirit just like this. You don't have to have a legendary one, just simple like this is actually fine, but if you have this on your Pact Spirit, please do so because it has some skill like this. It adds 16% additional projectile critical strike damage against distant enemies, and also 40% attack projectile skill critical strike rating against distant enemies. So we have close range fire on our talent, so both whether we are far or near our target, we can still deal a lot of damage to them. Alright, so that's it for this update, guys. Please consider subscribing if you haven't, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. And please leave a like to support our channel and share it with a friend. Again, thank you so much again for watching. Until the end, see you on our next update.